Greetings, sports fans, ASMR Sports. Back at you. It's that time of year again. It's Bowman Mega Box time. It's actually been out for a couple of weeks at least. And I thought I'd do a little bit of a retrospective on Bowman Mega Boxes, unfortunately. I do not have a unopened Mega Box from 2017, which is the first year that they did the Bowman Mega Boxes, but I do have every year after that. And I thought it'd be fun to take a look at Bowman Mega Boxes over the year and then open up one of these ones from 2022. I want to talk a little bit about just kind of the history in terms of pricing and give you my thoughts on what to make of this year's product, and whether it's worth buying at this point, since for the first time in a long time, they're readily available, albeit in small quantities, from Target. Target.com. They're on their online e-commerce site. So, without further ado, let's jump in. As I mentioned, I don't have a 2017 Bowman Mega Box, but that was really the year that kicked it all off, and there are a couple things that are kind of fun about the 2017 Mega Boxes. Namely, the 2017 Mega Box was actually the first place you could ever get. This is 2018, which I'll just kind of show while I'm talking, but the 2017 Bowman Mega Box was the first and only place you could get a card of Mr. Shohei Ohtani, because there was a little sort of subset of cards in the Mega Boxes, in the exclusive Mega Box refractor packs that make the Mega Box what it is. There was a subset of like international players, I think maybe from the World Baseball Classic. So there was like some Japanese players, some Korean players, and maybe players from one or two other countries. But anyways, Shohei Ohtani made his way into that product, before he had ever, that was before he was, able to be signed by a major league team because of the process in Japan. So Shohei Ohtani had a 2017 Bowman card showing him with his Japanese, I think, national team. And, he was a big deal when he got signed, being a two-way hitter and everything. And, little did we know back then he would have quite the potential that he has shown himself to have. But still, there was excitement, and so that 2017 Bowman Mega Box product was the only place you could get Shohei Ohtani cards, and that was a huge, huge deal back then. Little did we know that another guy who also appeared in the Mega Box refractors set, also called Mojo refractors, another guy that would appear there would be Ronald Acuna Jr., who had his first Bowman card in that, a parallel of his first Bowman card in that Mega Box refractor set, and so that's kind of what drove value alongside the Ohtani thing, from the time that Ohtani debuted until even now today. The 2017 Mega Boxes are very valuable because of those cards you can get, and there are also parallels. I can't remember if there's parallels of the Ohtanis, but there's certainly parallels of the Acuna and every other card that's in the Mega Box Mojo refractor parallel set. So in any event, this is the 2018 Mega Box, which is the next year after the first year. I want to kind of zoom out a bit so I can show you this. $14.99. That was the price of these things, I think, in 2017 as well. So at one point these were, quite the bargain. Because, interestingly, I think the price of blaster boxes was, in fact, $19.99 back in 2017 and 18. So these mega boxes were cheaper than blaster boxes, and that was, quite a nice selling point. Word caught on about the value in here in the Otani in the 2017 product relatively quickly, and they became very difficult to find. When the 2018s came out, they got snapped up very quickly because people remembered the Otani, being in the 2017, and they said, well, here's a real good product to have and break or hold on to. So I got relatively few of these 2018 ones, despite looking around quite a bit. But $14.99 was the price on the 2017 and 18s, and that was quite a deal. So in 2019, they raised the price to $19.99, and every year since 2017, they've increased production of these quite a bit. So consequently, I actually lucked out. One time I was at Target and they had just restocked, and they had a bunch of these sitting there, and I bought a bunch of them. I also bought some of these, I think, on eBay, about the time they came out. So people would, go to Target and then list them on eBay, and I probably bought them for like $50 a pop, and got a bunch that way. So I ended up having quite a few of these. Right now, I think I just looked and I have like 34 remaining of these. I don't think I have these listed for sale on hotcardboard.com, but I have sold quite a few of these. But the 2019 ones are really good because they have, in the Megabox or Mojo refractor parallel set, you've got rookie cards of the big boys like Wander Franco, Marco Luciano, Julio Rodriguez, who's having a really great rookie year. Why they got Nolan Gorman on there? That's not a first year. Nolan Gorman, his stuff was first year was 2018, but he's having a good year. But anyways, really good class of first Bowmans in this 2019 set. So all 2019 Bowman products are relatively valuable. And the mega boxes are no exception, but that's what the 2019s look like. Now 2020 Bowman. They stopped putting the price on here, but I can't remember what these. I'm pretty sure these basically have gone up, a little bit each year until this year when they've gone up a crap load. But they stopped putting the price on in 2020. The 2020 Bowman Mega Box is pretty nice in terms of prospects. You got Jason Dominguez in here. You got Bobby Witt Jr. And I think there's a couple other pretty good ones on top of those pretty big names. Okay, sorry about that. I looked down and my camera had stopped recording for some reason. Sometimes the holder that it's on presses a button on the side and it stops recording. It's like a button that's, I think one of the volume buttons stops and starts recording in video mode. So anyways, I was talking about the 2020 Bowman kind of, class of prospects in here. It's pretty good, and should be for quite some time, at least until we figure out what's going on with Jason Dominguez. But these I never got in Targets. I just bought a bunch off of eBay, and like all 2020 Bowman products, they have gone up in value. They've come back down a little bit, but still are quite good, and I've made a decent profit on these if I were to sell them today. So that's nice. honestly an off year for prospects. I can't even tell you the name of anybody like super good in 2021 Bowman. Now, excuse me, 2021 Bowman Chrome is actually a really good year for prospects. A bunch of really good international prospects are in that set, but not in this one. This is the first Bowman product, the flagship Bowman, I call it, and it has not so great a class. I think what's his name? Aston Martin, who was a Blue Jays prospect, and now he's got traded to the Twins, which is not great for his stock. But I think he was the one big one in here. Yeah, I think 2021, this stuff went up to like $29.95 or $30 a box. And actually, I feel like I looked these up, like the value of these, not too long ago, and they're only going for like $35 right now on eBay, maybe $40. So these have not really, and I'm sure I bought these. Well, let's see. I might have gotten these from Target, at least some of them. I don't have many of them, but I might not have paid more than, retail for most of my stash of these, which is good because they pretty much have not really gone up in value, and it's kind of shocking, right? Because the 2018, 19, and 20 and 2017 certainly are well above, MSRP and well above even what I paid, shortly after they came out on the secondary market, which is generally around like 50 or so a box. So, the jury is still out on whether this 2021 box will have any real value in it for those who bought it, on the secondary market for a somewhat inflated price. But that brings us now to the current year, 2022. Now, Topps has been raising the price. Well, actually, it's not even Topps. I think it's like it's the distributor that Target uses for sports cards, which has a deal with Topps to manufacture these so they can distribute them to Target. So I think it's probably them who decides the pricing on this stuff. But again, no pricing on the box. The retail price these are selling for at Target is $44.95 or $45, we'll call it, to round up. And a few thoughts on that price. First of all, there's another annual Megabox product that's been coming out for several years now, and that's the Topps Chrome update, which is distributed exclusively through the Megabox. Well, actually, I'm sorry, it's distributed exclusively through Target, so they have Megaboxes of that Topps Chrome update, and they have like fat packs or cello packs, and I think those are the only two formats. This year they had just one sec. I had to clear my throat there. This year for Topps Chrome update, they had hanger boxes, but I don't think they've done that in prior years. But in any event, I raised this Topps Chrome update product because I think it's fairly similar to Bowman Mega Box in terms of like value. It's trying to deliver, and in the MSRP, the suggested retail price of the products has been similar, but the MSRP for 2021 Topps Chrome update is like $49.95 or $50, we'll call it. So I think if you knew that before this came out and you're trying to figure out what Topps was going to price these at, you might guess $50. So maybe $45 is a discount if you think about it that way. But $45 is still quite high compared to what they've sold these for before, and considering that, honestly, the draft class here is not super great, and these each year, so your chances of getting like auto cards or numbered cards is worse in 2022 than any of the other prior years. So, you know, your value's going down and your price is going up, right? Now, on the other hand, the fact that you can buy these, you know, you could go to Target.com right now and you can buy 3 of these. There's a quantity limit of 3, but I think you can basically place as many orders as you want. And that's not something that's, you know, that's not something that's happened in the last few years with this stuff. I mean, it's usually been available for like, you know, an hour or two after they put some online. Another cough break. And so the fact that you can get this, you know, as a ordinary collector who doesn't have a bot that goes on Target and you know, tries to buy a bunch of these, is, I think, you know, reflection of the fact that they price this at a point where it's not of interest to people who want to flip this stuff on eBay. And so, you know, that's good, because if, you know, if they hadn't done that, then you couldn't go buy it. You had to buy it on eBay from the flippers, right? And you probably pay more than $45 for these things. But I think the fact that people aren't flipping this stuff is a reflection not just of the change in pricing, but also the fact that the market is down, the sports card market is down, you know, inflation is up. A lot of people are kind of, you know, not having a lot of money to spend on things like sports cards. So, it is what it is, but, you know, the question is then, at $45, does it make sense to buy these? And, you know, my answer is, it probably does. It probably does, but you might have to sit on them for 2, 3, 4 years before, you know, some of the prospects pan out, or before the market for sports cards kind of like, you know, improves enough where some of these, you know, consistently sought after products are worth more than MSRP. So that's my, you know, again, I used to go on eBay when these mega boxes would come out in 2019, 2020, and 2021, and I basically plan to pay like $50 a piece for them. So, excuse me, $45, you know, directly from Target, and I can buy as many as I want. Isn't too bad of a deal, right? So I don't know. I'm kind of slowly picking up orders of 3 boxes, you know, in small kind of batches. You know, I might order like 9 a week or something like that. Just kind of, I don't know, until they sell out. And yeah, we'll see what happens, you know, but $45 I feel pretty comfortable with. You may not be so excited about sitting on these for a couple of years, but that's something I'm pretty comfortable with too. So that's my thoughts for you guys on, you know, whether these make sense to buy or not. And you'll have to do with that what you will. But for now, let's see what we've got. So the way these work is you get, like, I think 2 or 3 packs. Yeah, it looks like 2 packs of the Mojo refractors, which are the exclusive refractors in mega boxes. So there's 4 10-card packs of 2022 Bowman Baseball, and those packs have like 0 good stuff in them. You can get chrome cards, but you cannot get numbered cards, and you cannot get autographs. So those packs are pretty worthless. Except when there's a card, you know, where the Bowman Chrome, like of a first Bowman guy, like Wander Franco, if that becomes valuable, you can pull those cards, those base Chrome first Bowman cards, out of the, you know, the packs that are in here. So, you know, I won't say they're worthless, but they're definitely not as good as, like, usually get 10 of those cards. We'll start with the junk packs, if you will. A lot of people open a bunch of these, mega boxes and just kind of sell these as a lot. They don't even want to open them. And they'll just open the mega box cards. So there's Trout. Ramos. Christian Rua. Bob, Yelich, Kyle Lewis, Vaughn, Marcelo Mayer, Khalil Watson, Khalil Watson is the best, current prospect in here. I'm not even sure about who, second, third, fourth would be. The sort of read I get on this product is that there's a lot of first Bowmans in here, so there's a lot of guys whose first Bowman cards are in this product, but many of them are kind of unknowns right now. But a large percentage, larger than usual, of the first Bowmans in this product are, position players and not pitchers. So there's not a lot of pitcher first Bowmans in here, and that's, good news for the product because pitcher first Bowman cards are definitely not generally going to hold much value. So if you have a class of first Bowmans in here that is strong majority position players, that's going to do a lot for the value of the product over the long term compared to products where the first Bowman class is like half pitchers, half position players. That's kind of cool. I've opened a fair bit of these, from different years, and not gotten a ton of colors. So we got 2 first Bowmans right off the bat, so that's nice. Let's see who our color is going to be. Oh wow, it's a good one, Spencer Torkelson. So it's not a first Bowman, but and honestly, he's having a total crap year, his first year, but excuse me. He was the first overall pick in 2020, and so there was a lot of fanfare about him, and this is looking really clean as far as I can see, so that's nice. Very nice. I'll probably take a closer look at that one under the light and see if I want to put it in the grade pile. And then, so look at this. I mean, all 4 cards, other than that colored one, are first Bowman position players, and so if any of those guys gets good, those are going to be nice cards to have. Oh wow, I'm kind of shocked. Okay, I thought it was going to be another parallel. All right, Max Muncy, first Bowman. Luciano, very nice. Rodolfo Castro, rookie of the year favorites. Yoswar Garcia. So, oh wow, that's the one you want. So this is a really nice score right here. I don't know what these are going for, but I see a little dust. Gotta get out of there. That's not his helmet right there, but a couple of specks. Unfortunately, I see a pretty prominent like little print line there. I don't know if that's a print line or something can maybe come off, but we're gonna find out. It's gone. Well, I feel like it's getting there. It's a little bit more here further down. So, oh yeah, it's gone. So it's just some smudging. Something from the process of printing or packaging. Oh, there's a little something there though. I don't know what that's not coming off. That's like a little kind of chip under the glossy coating, so that sucks. This is definitely not something that's going to grade perfectly well, but if you get a PSA 10 of a top rookie, even base card in these, or a base parallel, if there's such a thing, you know it's going to have a lot of value, so that's unfortunate for that card, but that's a really nice card. That's the one you want. I'm sure that these are going in raw form for at least $40, I would guess. So yeah, we got a pretty good card there, and that Spencer Torkelson is really nice too. It's numbered to 225. Okay, well, that is all we got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the walk down Megabox history lane. And if you're so compelled, I hope you go pick up a box or two for yourself, as I will be doing. But again, you know, I think holding on to these rather than opening them is the way to go. So that would be my recommendation if you are going to buy some, and you have the patience. But we did pretty good here on this one, so what can I say? We get lucky, I think. All right, well, thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch y'all later. You have a great one. Bye now.